Hello guys. As I said in my last upload from Wistman's Wood, today I'm off to the Black Tor, just following the path along the reservoir and then heading on up. Along here somewhere is Black Tor Copse, which is another ancient oak woodland, which I'm looking forward to seeing. Obviously I haven't got the conditions that we had yesterday with the beautiful low cloud sitting in the woodlands, which really was magical. But at least today, the sun's out, it's quite windy, the clouds are moving really fast, although obviously for the woods that won't make any difference, but for long exposures up and around the Tor, especially at sunset, I think that'll look quite cool. So yeah, I'll post some pictures as we go along. I've never actually been here before, so this is all new for me. One more ticked off the bucket list, as they say. I don't know what the audio is like, hopefully it's good. It's on the GoPro with the media mod. So I've been a bit lazy and not attached a microphone, but I will do a bit later on. So I hope you enjoy these videos, and if you do, give me a like, subscribe, give me a like, and a comment would be lovely. It'd be lovely to be able to interact with you guys. It's a new channel, so yeah, any interaction would be great. About halfway there, and it's decided to throw it down with rain, so I better chuck the wet weather gear on, otherwise I'm going to be soaked through. So, well, this is a little bit unexpected. Yeah, wandering along to find Black Tor Peak, and there's a lovely set of waterfalls here in a beautiful copse. I think Black Tor Copse is a little further on, although I'm not 100% sure, having never been here before. But however, this is rather lovely. And I can't really wander past the waterfall without doing some photography, so I'll get the camera gear set up and talk you through a few compositions. What a beautiful spot. I've got a feeling I might not make the peak today, having found this, so it's probably a case of going again tomorrow. I'm a while away the afternoon here. I've got lunch with me, a baguette filled with half cheese and pickle and half cheese and salad cream. Choices. So yeah, I'm a happy bunny. What a beautiful spot. So I've got my first composition here. It's a bit messy, to be honest, but I think it still looks quite nice. The sun came out a moment ago, which gave us lovely dappled lighting, which is always lovely, so that worked really well. But yeah, I'll spin around and show you. Tell me what you think once you see the picture. So here we go. So we're zoomed in about 30mm on a 14-30 lens called dappled light. Let's capture that. Yeah, lovely. So we've got, obviously, I'm just going for the dappled light. We've got the waterfall running through here. We've got this foreground rock here in the frame, this foreground rock here with the waterfall leading out of the frame or leading up through. We've got the entirety of this boulder on the right here with its dappled light, and then a view up the waterfall to behind. Obviously it's quite messy here, but actually with the dappled light it's not looking bad at all. I've got a polarizer on, not a neutral density, and I'm on, as you can see here on the back of the camera. So we've got ISO 160, f8, 1/6 of a second. And at the moment, because the oh, here it comes again. So we've got a large amount of shadow area, and that is all of the underwater area that's polarized, so that's coming out as very dark, hence the shadows, but the highlights are okay leading up to the end here, so that works quite well. And the histogram is obviously reading shadows to your left and highlights to your right hand side, so we can read the picture via this histogram here, with all the shadow detail, all the shadows being this dark patch in the foreground that's polarized, and some of these dark areas up here. The mid-tones as the curve drops are the central areas here, and then as the curve goes further on, that will be the white water coming down here, and then towards the end is the highlights just creeping in at the top there. So you can read your picture via your histogram, which I tend to do quite a lot. Focus-wise, actually, I'll show you. So focusing on this area of the rock here, depth of field will give me foreground detail in focus and background detail in focus. And it's only f8, so I'm not worried about the far distance, because you can't see much of that anyway, although I'm going to step onto the rocks in a minute and have a play. I'm looking for another composition, which means I think I've got to get wet, because we've got this running through here, and I want to get to those rocks over there. So I'm going to have to get in the water and get wet. Just hope I don't drop my camera or, GoPro or anything. Well, I kind of made it. I'm super precariously balanced. I don't know whether you can hear me, but yeah. One foot on a rock down there, sitting on this branch, which is actually quite painful. Yeah, but compositionally, we've got that lead in there, leading up to the waterfall. Just waiting for some dappled light. So I've got a polarizer. I'm shooting at f8, about an 1/8 of a second, ISO 200, and then I'll blend it so that we've got several shots for depth of field. And start my focus on the foreground here, and then gradually move the focus through the frame, so we've got a nice focus stacked image. But yeah, really lovely place. Pleased I can show you how precarious this is, so you can see what I get up to get the shot. Composition a bit. I've gone for a vertical portrait orientation, as you can see here, with a lead-in running through. I've made sure, whoops, nearly lost my balance. I've made sure that this portion isn't cut off here, so that you can see it running round into the frame with the other white water dropping off. This one does flow out, but it's quite strong anyway, so but this S works here with the lead in, and obviously kept the sky out because there's no need for the sky. So yeah, hope you like it. This will be another focus stacked image, so about 8 images. One of them will be about 800 ISO, which is the which will give me a fast enough shutter speed to freeze the grass and the moss in the foreground, which is moving slightly. And then I'll drop the ISO, that's the sensitivity to light, back down to about 200, which will give me a slow enough shutter speed of about a fifth of a second, allowing me to record some motion as it travels through the frame. So I'm just explaining this for anybody who's interested in the technicalities, that at about a fifth of a second, the shutter's open long enough for the water to move, to record the motion of the water, and that motion then leaves a blurred running effect, nearly slipped off the log, running effect through the frame, which gives you a sense of motion. So that's perhaps why I'm choosing these different settings. So as I say, 800 ISO, high sensitivity to light, allows me a faster shutter speed so that I can freeze the motions of the grass in the foreground, and then several 200 ISO exposures at different focus points throughout the frame to give me motion in the water, and then I'll blend them all together afterwards. So I hope you enjoyed. Please give me a like and let me know what you think about the photo. Location, I think, certainly for the moment. It's pretty spectacular. Really lovely waterfall. Really pleased to have found this. I hope you can hear me. But yeah, now I've got to try and get back across there.